Hello friends, hello. I thought I would start from a different perspective this week. I am near the Canna Banana corner. This is the southernmost corner of the garden. You can see the banana is coming back, and I believe that's a canna right there. So that's good to see. Here's brown-eyed Susans. I think that's what these are called. They're a later blooming black-eyed Susan. Then we've got the asparagus doing nicely. You can see here it looks like asparagus when it's new, and then it turns into this beautiful ferny kind of thing. The more brown-eyed Susans, aren't they lovely? Now these I did not plant. These have volunteered and I've let them come back. We also have what's known as the Chinese yam. It's invasive. I understand the root is edible, so I'm toying with the idea of trying to eat it sometime. Like I try to imagine eating all kinds of things in my garden. More asparagus. Oh, I was going to also show you the frustration I have with all things gourd. Watermelon, cucumber, squash. This cucumber has been in the ground. Watermelon has been in the ground since May. Like 2 months, 3 months. It has not grown, except maybe 2 or 3 little leaves. I've watered it. It's been in, this is afternoon. I guess it's just not getting enough sun to make it happy. So it's still just like 3 inches long. East side of the garden here. The cosmos are starting to really get big. This is the one area I'm allowing them. They will spread everywhere. They're very prolific. Mulberry. I was going to cut him down because he's very large, but instead I'm just going to trim him back so that I can still walk through this area. Japanese beetle damage to the grapes. I've been capturing them when they've been on my roses, and that seems to be cutting down on their population, but not enough. The purple coneflowers are past their better part, but here is my happy space right here. My sunchokes. Sunchoke. I believe that's the sunchoke there. I think so. Right there. Right there. I guess that's it. I've never grown them before, so I don't know, but this is that's why I marked with these sticks, so that when something started growing here, I would know. Looks like every single one of them is coming up, and I am so happy. Here's the other funny thing. I turned over all of this soil, dug it, turned it upside down, a double dig. Now I end up with Hopi red amaranth volunteering from a previous year's planting. And it's like, okay guys, I'm glad to see you. Welcome back. Very funny. I think they really like disturbed soil. This bed will be ready for the onions. The onions have arrived. Onions and mustard I'm going to do in alternating rows. And yes, that is where Inky lives also. Inky right there. But yeah, the rest, I think I've not been pointing the camera correctly. This beautiful marigold survived me digging in this bed, even though I did damage it somewhat. Marigolds are good and tough. But yeah, double dug the entire bed, so it's going to be onions, mustards, onion, mustard. Oh, except, wait, I think here I planted runner beans. But, is that one? That's just a violet leaf. Well, this bed, the buckwheat that was 2 years old, is doing really nicely. Look at all that. Look at all those little buckwheats coming up. That is not buckwheat. This is smartweed, which is useful somehow. I just haven't learned how. So yeah, buckwheat all through here. And I understand that it's very good for the soil, so I might cut it down before it blooms, or cut down half of it before it blooms. Okay, it's windy now. So over here I planted runner beans. Yes, here's one. One made it. I don't... Yes, two made it. Two runner beans. Over here, no sign. I didn't plant it back there. I'm just going to obsessively weed out this grass. I don't see any sign of runner beans over here. Okay, let's see. I planted on this corner. One. Okay, that's one. Excellent. So we've got 3 that have sprouted. Well, no, wait, there's one more corner. Okay, I just see 3. I planted 8. And it looks like 3 of them have made it. Very peculiar. Yeah, so here's Inky. Growing up nicely. Center of the garden, still awash in gold. I love it. Again, the purple coneflowers are past their time. I'm still fighting this guy everywhere. This is the highly invasive Japanese clover that I let grow last year, or was it the year before? I don't even remember. Mist flowers. Mist flowers, this is a relative of mint. And it's, I think, native. I have to pull up a lot of it, but I do allow it to grow in this corner because it's so pretty. So there's a bunch of it right there next to the cannas. Still have not moved the cannas. They're getting ready to bloom. It would be a bad time of year to move them. The glads, those are the gladioli over there. They are done for the year. Oh, wait, there's one. Look, one left over here. How pretty. Garlic still going to seed. Garlic. That one there is as tall as I am. It's like slightly above my eye level. What else have I planted? See, there's another one. Like every time I think I've pulled them all up, I come out the next day and there's more. And more. Golly. There's the mullein. I still have not picked any of the flowers to use for earache remedy. Strawberries are in there somewhere. I've not done a great job with this bed lately. I really need to seriously put the next several loads of compost in here. But I am going to harvest this guy. I'm going to have to come back with scissors. Look at that guy. He's tough. That's a kind of, it's a weed, but it's called poor man's pepper, or Virginia pepper. It was brought over by immigrants, and it's relative of mustard, I think, but it does have a really nice peppery flavor. Again, I planted cucumbers, both seeds and plants that a friend of mine had sprouted, and I intended to have them grow up here, and all of them have failed on me. Cucumbers do not like to grow in my garden. I don't know why, because I love them. Maybe they're just afraid of me. All right, again, the arch is doing well. The wild grape is growing back beautifully, like we knew it would, because it is wild and hardy. I'm not going to cut it anymore. I just duck under it when I have to come in. So, overview of the garden from the entryway. Oh wait, let me start again because I was pointing too high. All right, here we go. Garden, square spiral garden, gladiolus, cannas. Oh yeah, the Maximilian sunflowers. They're, I guess, very closely related to the sunchokes. I think we'll see them blooming soon, and I think I'm just going to keep them right there because they die back in the winter, so then the sun shines on that wall and warms it up in winter. But then in summer, these guys grow up and bring us a little bit of shade. It's a really nice situation to have. You want that. This faces southeast, so it's more east-southeast. The house is not lined up to the cardinal points, so it gets a lot of the morning sun here. All right. Y'all be well, and thank you for joining me today on my garden journey.